The idea of an actor fluffing up their resume with unreal skills might sound like something out of a sitcom, but plenty of actors have been caught red-handed. Here's a fond look back at a few of those major actors who've lied to get the big part. It's hard to believe that a hunk like Chris Hemsworth, who has flexed both his massive muscles and his funny bone as the Asgardian god of thunder Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, would ever have to lie in order to persuade casting directors to give him a role. Just as Hemsworth surprised us with his comedic timing in Thor Ragnarok.
Hang on. Give it a second. I swear, I'm not even moving, it's just doing this on its own.
He shocked fans when he admitted to Radio Times that he used to lie about his height of all things to get more work. The 6'3" Aussie admitted, "There are certainly things I've wanted to go up for which I've been totally wrong for physically. And I normally lie about my height and say I'm shorter, but it can go two ways." The brief for the audition for Thor said, "Must be over 6'1", which I'd never seen before." To score the role of Queen drummer Roger Taylor in the Bryan Singer-directed biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, Ben Hardy got caught up in his own little fantasy. Hardy really wanted the job and told Singer what he called a big lie about his drumming skills in hopes of getting hired for the film. Having previously collaborated with Singer for X-Men Apocalypse, Hardy sent the director an email inquiring about Bohemian Rhapsody and asking, quote, "in the nicest way possible, if Singer thought he could be in the film." Hardy told People, "I told Singer I could play the drums, which I couldn't at the time." Singer asked Hardy to record himself drumming to a song to show the producers, and Hardy panicked. But then he got to work.
Ready, Freddie? Let's do it.
I bought the cheapest drum kit I could find and found a drum teacher locally and was like, "Look, here's the deal. I need to learn to play this song as soon as possible. What can you do?" Luckily for Hardy, his lie and his training paid off big time. It's hardly a secret that Robert Pattinson has doctored his resume in the past, falsely claiming that he attended Oxford University and London's illustrious drama school, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts, as a way to score roles after moving to America. But alongside that deceit, he also lied about his nationality in order to make himself more marketable to Hollywood bigshots. As Pattinson confessed to the Daily Mirror, "I lied about my education for years, but it didn't work when loads of English people started moving to Los Angeles, so then I pretended to be American for a bit." Desperate times call for desperate measures, and in the case of character actor Todd Lawson LaTourrette, a difficult situation drove him to do the unthinkable. An amputee and self-described war veteran, LaTourrette built a satisfactory career in film and on television, using his missing hand and the trauma of his past to inform his approach to roles.
How exactly did you lose it? Your arm.
I was riding shotgun in a Humvee in Kandahar. We drove right over an IED.
Casting directors liked what they saw and tapped him for parts in films like The Men Who Stare at Goats, Beer for My Horses, and on television series including Longmire and the acclaimed Breaking Bad spinoff Better Call Saul, where he made a blink and you'll miss it appearance. But LaTourrette's career was founded on a lie. In November 2018, he revealed that he'd been dishonest about being a war veteran and that he didn't lose his hand while serving overseas. The truth of the matter is arguably even grimmer. 17 years before, LaTourrette, experiencing what he described as a psychotic episode during a time he was off his medication meant to manage his bipolar disorder, severed his own hand with a saw. His lie worked, but the guilt was too much to bear, so LaTourrette decided to come clean.
I was dishonorable. I'm killing my career by doing this. If anybody wants to think this was for personal edification, it's not the case.
Lawrence Fishburne has done it all, from scoring an Academy Award nomination for his performance as Ike Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It, to dipping his toes into the DC Extended Universe and the MCU. Fishburne is something of a legend. But he's also a little bit of a liar, too, as the actor fibbed to director Francis Ford Coppola so he could star in Apocalypse Now. In 1976, a then 14-year-old Fishburne told Coppola he was actually 16 in efforts to boost his chances at landing the role of 17-year-old Tyrone Mr. Clean Miller. Coppola bought the lie and cast Fishburne in the war epic, which was famously fraught with production issues. By the time the film finally debuted in theaters in May of 1979, Fishburne was actually as old as his character.